Cold and warm leads. Does it make a difference how you approach them? Stay tuned because that is what we're going to discuss today. Hi, I'm Yvonne of Amaze Yourself, and we help agency owners to scale their business to get more clients guaranteed. We do so by helping you to improve your current client acquisition systems, to introduce new ways of getting more clients to you, and to set up your operations for scale. If you are looking for more clients, reach out, because if you don't grow your business, we don't get paid. And today we're talking about a very essential part of that, growing your business. But there's a difference between cold and warm leads. First of all, what is a lead? Well, basically a lead is a potential client, someone that you have identified or that has identified you as a potential partner to work with. Okay, and there are different ways that leads can come to you. You could get a lead from your current clients saying, hey, I know someone at a different company and they need your help, so I'm gonna introduce them to you. That is a very warm lead. Why do we say it is a very warm lead? Well, basically the connection a potential lead has with you can be very warm or very cold. Very cold means they don't know you at all. Most likely you have reached out to them, and because they don't know you, they are not yet in the know, like, trust factor. They are very like, I don't know you, I don't trust you yet, I may not like you yet, okay? If it is a warm lead, one of the know, like, trust factors, the trust is very often already covered because they heard of someone they know, like, and trust, that you are to be trusted and that you get them the results they are after. So that is a very warm lead. Now, is there a difference between warm and cold leads? Yes, there is. Warm leads, like this example, come through referrals, or a warm lead is someone you've already met earlier, you already spoke to them, maybe a few months ago, so they already know you. And when they reach out again, they are very warm. The difference very often between a warm and a cold lead is warm leads reach out to you, okay? That feels already quite nice. They most likely already have some knowledge about who you are, your experience, your ideal clients, what you offer and how you can help them and the results you're getting them. So they've already done some research and they are open to go a level deeper. A cold lead, on the other hand, is someone who may never have heard of you before, someone you may have reached out to via social media or via a advertisement or via a if you're inviting them to join a workshop, they don't really know you yet. Okay, you're reaching out to them. Now, having said all this, the difference between a warm and a cold lead, it comes as no surprise that you should also really treat them differently in principle. And let me speak about that for a bit. One of the things that I see often go wrong is that people are, when they are pitching or when they are asked, what is it you do, that they start to talk about themselves first. You know, I am of this company and this is what we do. If it's really short, I'm Yvonne of Amaze Yourself and I help you get more clients, then the focus is more on helping you get more clients. But I still start with, I'm Yvonne of Amaze Yourself. A better way, and I need to keep this in mind myself, is where I say, I help you get more clients guaranteed. If it doesn't work, you get your money back. That is a better way of introducing myself, especially for a cold lead, because a cold lead doesn't know me from Adam, okay? They have not heard of me, they don't care about me, but they do care about getting more clients. So I have them immediately hooked. Okay. With a cold lead, there is no time for wishy-washies. There is no time to talk about your experience and what you have done and blah, 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 blah. All they want to hear, to stay hooked, to get interest in everything else you're saying, is by giving them immediately in the first 7 seconds the results that you bring them. It doesn't go about how you do it. It's not about your system. It's not about your way of working. It's not about how many sessions you have with them. It's not even whether it's online, one-on-one, or a group program. That doesn't matter at all. All that matters is what results are you getting them? What problem are you solving for them? And how do they come to you right now with that problem? And how do they leave you again? In other words, what is the transformation that you are offering them by working with you? What are the results that they get from working with you? What is your value? All that is that you need to talk about, and you need to talk about it really quickly. And this is the most common mistake business owners, agency owners make. When they introduce themselves, they do not get to the point. They don't do it in the first 7 seconds. And when they do it, it's very often too vague, or use too much jargon, or they waddle on about irrelevant things that the potential client, the lead, doesn't care about. So all the interest goes out of the door. You can see it happening in a conversation. You can see someone zoom out, not listening, really not paying attention as much as they should. They're not actively listening anymore. If that is the case, you need to repair, and you need to start talking about results, and you need to start engaging questions and ask them about them, but with the goal to listen and to find out what is their challenge, and is what you offer an opportunity for their challenge. All right. So having said that all cold leads need to hear in the first 7 seconds the result you're delivering, I'm going to say something controversial. I believe that every lead needs to hear in the first 7 seconds what it is you bring to them, what it is you help them achieve. Because think about it. Even when it is a warm lead, even when it comes through someone that they know well, that has recommended you, if they still have never met you, if they still don't really know it, it's still critical to tell them about the results, okay? To tell them, this is what I do. And even when you know someone, you still talk about it yet again, because you know it, and you very often assume that they know it, but they don't know it like you do. And they want to know it. So yes, in principle, there is a difference between a warm and a cold lead. A cold lead, you definitely need to tell your results within the first 7 seconds. And you need to really focus on your potential client, ask them a lot of questions, really, engage with them, making them feel like it's all about them, getting to hear what they are struggling with, what their challenges are. And once they've done that, then you can say, oh, wow, this is precisely what I can do. Can I share with you how I work? Yes, please. And there you go. You had a whole sales conversation. But even a warm lead still needs to hear, gets reinforced what it is you do in a way that speaks to them. And yes, then they may ask questions about you and your experience and how you've done it. But always lead with what it is you can do for your client, what results you are getting them. And then if they are interested, they will ask about the how, they will ask about the how much, they will ask about how it looks like. But you only talk about those elements when they ask about it. But don't forget, you have 7 seconds to make that first impression, and make sure that that first impression counts and that you talk about the results you are getting your potential clients. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I love that you were here. If you are looking for more clients, guaranteed, reach out, because if you do not grow your business, if you do not make more money through working with us, we don't get paid.